Was Ali G actually funny? Let's find out. Ali G, man. First of all, man, let me get a one time in the comments for the 90s, man. 90s was the best time for everything, man. 80s and 90s was just the best time for everything. Guys, let me know your favorite 80s and 90s moments and 80s and 90s shows. They were more looser. You could do whatever you wanted to do, and a person didn't get offended. And if they were, they had to keep it to their damn self, okay? Ali G was a wild guy. If you agree, write wild in the comments. He has this dark humor thing down, but it's like, it's insane. He will irritate the hell out of somebody and get him mad, and I am personally a fan of that. So I wanted to get Ali G on the channel, man. Make sure y'all run this video up so I know y'all want to see more Ali G. This is Feminism, okay? Feminism. I don't remember this one. We're going to pull it up, and let's get right into it, man. Shout out to all my 80s and 90s people in the comments. You know, I want to hear them backstories in the comments, man. Especially, have you ever met Ali G? Because I've never met this man in my life. If you have, let me know in the comments.
Booyakasha, check this out, yo. I is here with my main woman, Naomi Wolf. She be well important feminist and has like written enough books about that kind of stuff. Do you think that women should have equal rights?
Yo, he could not do this now without somebody, one of these new people complaining that, oh, it's offensive. He's offending black people. Yo, listen, man, that's why I respect, that's why I brought this back to remind y'all. We used to be loose on TV.
Think that women should have equal rights in the workplace?
Yeah, do you?
Well, ain't there the problem that if they start getting them there, then they're going to start asking for them at home?
Yeah, and what's wrong with that? Research has shown, this is my favorite statistic in misconceptions, that the most erotic thing a man can do for a woman is the dishes, is housework.
Is do the dishes?
Well, after she's had a
I
child.
thought it was the figure of eight. The figure of eight when you...
Well, that's good before...
That is
yeah. Okay, well, that's good, that's good.
All right then, no offense, but if you were so equal, how come even the things that you claim that you is better at men, like cooking, you know, you ain't?
All these questions right here, I want y'all to answer in the comments, because I'm going to let y'all know my views on the whole feminism movement and you know, just my ideas on it. This ain't a bashing thing. It's just my truths.
At men, at like cooking, you know, you ain't.
Well, who says women are better at cooking?
All the best chefs in the world is like men, like, you know, Colonel Sanders, man or woman, Ronald McDonald. Them is like a million times better than Wendy.
Yes, a very good question. I mean, I guess I have to say I never claimed that women are better cooks than men. You're right. The great chefs have all been men.
Do you reckon now that women has got more job opportunities than men?
No, I do not.
Because, you know, you've got all the lap dancers, all the woman in the rap videos, whatever, strippers, you know.
A lot of countries in Eastern Europe are collapsing, and women like me,
For
you know, have to sell sex in order to eat, you know, in order to...
Wait a minute. All right, so, all right, I need strong views. Ladies, I need y'all to speak up on this, too. Do you think that a woman should sell sex to eat? I think there's so many other options than that. You know what I mean? I know in 2024, you know, this whole idea of guys putting money on women, and that's one thing. But, like, you don't have to sell your body to do anything. I believe that that's just, like, you don't have to. Like, there's so many other things you can do now. Maybe at this time she probably felt like that, but in 2024, I just know that that's not true. What are your views?
You know, have to sell sex in order to eat, you know, in order to look after their children. And there's nothing sadder.
If you did, you would make loads. I'm not saying you never have to. But
well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that because I'm almost 40, so that's nice that, you know, I could possibly take to the streets if I needed to. But let me tell you honestly, how would you feel if you had to sell sex, your sex?
What if people pay me money for sex?
No, honestly, I mean, I know, like,
I would be there every day.
So cool.
I would
yeah,
do
right.
be late in the office 24 hours.
I don't want to sound like a whore or nothing, but you could pay me. You could pay me. All these relationships we done had in life, and I ain't get a damn tip. You can pay me. I don't give a damn if you judge me. I don't know. Some of y'all probably in the comments acting like, oh my God, you can pay me. You can leave me a tip. Thank you. Appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you.
Be there every day.
So cool.
I would
yeah,
do
right.
be late in the office 24 hours a day,
Yeah.
7 days a week, 365.
I mean, would you call a woman a bitch? Would you say you're my bitch and expect her to feel really cared for and respected?
Well, with me Julia, I've got a girlfriend, and I do sometimes call her my bitch, but you know, in the bedroom, whatever, you know, that is them words come out, and you know, she ain't got a problem with it.
I like that shit.
Okay. Gee, I'm kind of speechless.
I might feel like a perv, but she looked like she ain't had none in a while. So if I was Ollie G back then, I would have been trying to figure out, loosen her up a little bit.
Gee, I'm kind of speechless.
I ain't calling her a bitch, I was calling her my bitch.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bitch. Okay, you know, I guess we're just really speaking at cross purposes because I'm so offended by this, I can't even tell you.
See, he actually makes a good point, though, because theoretically, you can't walk down the block calling your woman a bitch. That's just not what you're going to do. But in the bedroom, I just think that that's a whole nother extreme. And I think that at the same note that some females will be like, oh, my God, I don't like all that. But then in the bedroom, it's other things. So, yeah, I think we want to respect the woman. And also we want to make sure we do what they want, too. So it's kind of like a mixed feeling on that whole thing. Because I was like, nah, calling a woman that is not good. But then I've called the woman in the bedroom some things and done some things in the bedroom that they were proud of, and I was, too. So, yeah, I'm curious to hear some of these backstories in the comments. I'm expecting a couple of funny ones. We're at 49,000 on the channel. Make sure you sub up so I can get to 1 million, and I will see y'all on the next one.